don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on. This video is a bit of a rant video, but also a very real sort of situation, and it's in regards to Chris. Now, Chris has got a broken foot, a bad back and a bad neck, and he's having a procedure done. It was meant to be at the end of June, but it's now been moved to August, beginning of August. And then he got a letter in the post about his foot for the same day, at the same time, but at a different hospital. Now, I don't know whether it's because they're understaffed or whatever, but clearly they're not reading their notes. Like, if they took the time to read their notes, they would see that he has this procedure at the beginning of August. He can't be in two places at once. What are they going to do? Take his foot, sort it out while he's down at another hospital? And then he's going to have to go to a different location at the same time. I mean, come on now. It's not hard to just quickly check notes and read it, you know. I mean, it beggars belief that this hospital has done this. I'm not going to name the hospital. Chris might name the hospital, but I'm not going to say the exact date either. But, you know, I mean, we know we want his foot sorted and his back sorted and that, we get that. But, I mean, like, really? Read your freaking notes. Like, you're constantly letting him down time after time after time after time, and it's dragging him down, and I'm not happy. Like I said, I know that you've got a lot going on and the NHS is doing everything that they possibly can. To some people, they're not doing it with regards to Chris. They're certainly not doing it with regards to me. I'm still waiting to hear from the pain clinic myself, and I haven't heard from them. I had to go to a private hospital. Like, really? You know, NHS is falling apart. There's strikes going on for 5 days that started on Friday, I believe, and they're continuing on. And they're student nurses and that, I believe. And as much as I can understand and empathise in that with them, it's causing procedures and that to be cancelled for so many people. Like, so many people, because Chris's procedure got cancelled at the end of June, literally on the day. Like, I mean, that's not right. I mean, if we was to phone up like an hour before the appointment saying, look, I can't make it, they would be like, well, you have to start all over again. But yeah, it's okay for them to phone up and say, look, the doctor's not there, which is what they said. This is the procedure for his back. And they was like, well, the doctor's not here. Why book the appointment for the end of June if the doctor isn't there? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's boggling my mind. And it's not just that. It's not just the physical side of things as well. It's the mental side of things with it. You know, being in pain constantly, 24/7 with your back and your neck and your foot, a broken foot that he's had for a year, I might add, that's going to drag anyone's mental health down. You know, I'm trying to help build him up and bring him back to where he normally is. And he's getting there, he's doing it. But this is beyond ridiculous. I mean, if anyone from the hospitals see this, pull your finger out your bloody arse, start looking after my fiance the way that he deserves. Yeah? He's paid his national insurance and all that into the NHS and that, and into the mental health side of things and that as well. He's paid money in, I've paid money in, I've worked, I've done it. Same as many other people have done it, and they're still being let down. Now, with the way the NHS is, we're just numbers. We're not people. We're just numbers. And that's wrong. When you get to that stage of, oh no, just another number, tick that number, because obviously you have an NHS number. That's all they do. And that's wrong, and it's disgusting. And something has to give. Something has to change. Because it can't carry on like this. It's not fair on him. And I'm not going to sit idly by and watch him suffer like he has been. Not going to happen. Like, he had no sleep yet again last night. He's resting at the minute. And he knows I'm doing this video. Because he's going to do one himself about it. That's why I said he might tell you where the hospital is. I don't think he'll have a problem with me saying it, but you're not going to see this video yet for quite a while anyway, until the end of August, at least. But I don't understand. You want more pay, which I understand now, I get that. But the more money you want, the more inflation goes up, the more things cost. See where I'm going with this? So the more you want, the more the inflation goes up, the more money we've got to pay for stuff that we need as well. And that's not just you, it's everyone. And not everyone's on a certain amount of money guaranteed. Some people's money fluctuates and goes up and down. So one month they can have a great month, and one month they can have a really crappy month and not be able to afford food, gas and electric. The three main things you need to survive. You know? I get it, we're in the summertime, we don't really need heating and that, it's not the point. People still use gas to cook and that, you know what I mean? So what if they have a shit month, or they're on benefits and they're only getting a shitty amount of money, which is what happens with the benefit system anyway, you know, and they have to choose either food, gas or electric, or just electric or just gas, or both, or all three. Then what? You know, what then? What's going to happen then? You know? I'm so angry on his behalf because he's been doing everything he can to try and get things sorted. And it's just not been happening. For whatever reason, one reason after another, things are not happening the way that they should be. And that's not okay. And it's not okay that he suffers the way that he does, being in pain 24/7. There's other people who are in pain 24/7 as well, and I fucking so much empathy for them and understanding for them people, because it is not easy going through a day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, being in constant pain, no let up, just constant, all day and night, every single day. Just, if you're not in pain, right, just imagine pain, but constantly, 24/7. That's enough to drive anyone crazy. Anyone will go crazy with that. Like, I mean, come on now. The NHS needs to sort it out. And I'll probably get people saying, oh, you know, don't slag off the NHS, they're great, they're doing great. They're not doing great. They're not. They're doing mediocre. That's literally what they're doing. All these strikes and that are impacting not just us, but millions of people as well, who really, really need things to be done. We've seen it on the news, where people need operations on their leg or their knee or whatever, and it's been cancelled because of the strikes. To begin with, everyone had a lot of sympathy for the people on strike, but now it's just wearing very, very thin, and sympathy is starting to turn towards anger and resentment. And I completely get it, because it's just taking the piss, to be honest. It's taking the piss. You're not thinking about other people, you're thinking about yourself. As I said at the beginning, I understand you want more money. Everyone wants more money. We all want more money. But we don't always get what we want in life. You know, people chose to work for the NHS knowing the money that they're going to earn. Like, you knew what you were going to earn. I'm sorry, but people can come at me with this video. I don't care. Because it's just taking the mick. Too many people are suffering and struggling on a day-to-day basis, and the NHS need to pull their finger out of their backside, and they need to sort it out, and they need to sort it out ASAP, because there's too many people suffering. Too many people suffering. Too many. And things need to start changing, and they need to start changing like now, not in a couple of days time or a couple of years down the line. It needs to happen now. Change needs to happen now. So sort yourself out, NHS, because what you're doing is wrong. Stop treating us like numbers, start treating us like the human beings that we are. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm out of order? If you do, say so, I can take it, but be polite in the comments. Let us know what you guys think in the comments, because we do want to know what you guys think about this. I'm probably going to put this on all 3 channels, so, you know, I might get some backlash, but hey, that's part and parcel of doing videos for YouTube. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your notification bells on. In the meantime, take care guys. Bye for now.